So I'm going to start over. So
Okay.
this let's mute everybody. So if you want to unmute yourself, you can unmute yourself to talk. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Mute all. Okay, so what I have on the screen, I'm sharing my screen with you, is a recording from the last auction that we did. There was actually that day, I think 8 items, I think, that were auctioned off. It's either gold grain coins or bid vouchers at this time. So this is 50 gold grains. It has the one with the least amount of time on the counter right here. So it's 51 seconds left in the auction. It has USD of 0.19. That's 19 cents is the current bid. That's how much they're bidding for this. The retail price is $250 for 50 gold grain coins. Now, in the upper left-hand corner, it has bid 5x. That means if you bid, it will cost you 5 of your bids to bid. Now, usually, if you should pay attention to this because it determines the type of auction it is. This is a 5x auction. This one is a 10x auction, and this one over here is a 5x auction. So we have 3 different types that are, or 2 different types, 3 different auctions. So it can be 1x, it can be 2x, 3x, it can be any x, but you should pay attention to that. The starting price, if you notice here on the one that's 100 gold grain coins, the starting price is $100. So like this one, the 50 gold grains started at 0. 0 was the price. So someone could bid 1 cent, and if they were the last bidder, they would win the 50 gold grain coins. So this is the explanation. I'm going to go ahead and allow it to play, and then you'll see how I'm actually narrating. I'm hosting the auction, so I'm going to be talking about on the video. So here we go. We're creeping down there. 50 seconds, 19 cents. Only 19 cents for 50 grains. That must be 99.9% off. You should notice when also when someone bids. I'm gonna pause this for a moment. When someone bids, if the next bid that comes in will go up to 20 cents, and let's say that they bid right now here at 25 seconds left, it will add a few more seconds to the counter. It will add a few more seconds. So this last 25 seconds could go on for minutes, tens of minutes, hours. It just depends how many bidders want to catch this before it goes. So here we go. I'm going to continue it. 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, one bid came in. We're at 20 cents. It's Michael or Michelle. And I don't think they're on the Zoom call. We've got some bidders out there lurking. Broke 796 is now in the lead. Michelle is upset. Michelle says, "What's going on? I've got 10 free bids and I used 5 in one shot." 5 more bids. 3, 2, 1. Back up to 5, 18, 27, 36, up to 31 cents. The bids are coming in. Good ideas. Where did that good ideas come from? First time I saw good ideas come into this today. Good ideas is in the lead. 2 minutes on the other one, 555 bid vouchers. If you're distracted from one to the other, which one would you take? They're roughly the same retail value, $250 for the 50 grain package. It's coming in, and $278 on the 555 bid vouchers. All right, the big numbers are creeping up in here. Okay, down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Checking.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Home to
Yes!
50 grains.
I'm done for the day. Yes!
You gotta pay
2%.
40.
Yeah.
It's 99.9.
No. That was very good.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Kenneth, so close.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Yeah.
a minute left over on the 555 bid vouchers. Starting it's right now $55.20. Quantum entanglement in the lead.
Wow.
All right, now we're getting down there. 35 seconds. They're coming hot and heavy. Okay, 14 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, some bids came in. Good Ideas is now in the lead. Good Ideas is now in the lead. We saw this happen before where Good Ideas was in the lead. And then the bids are coming in. Are we going to get to $56? We're at $55.95. $55.95. 40 seconds on the clock. Who's going to be in here in the last minute? Who's coming on in? Who's going to be the bidder? Oh, I thought you said you're done for the day. What, you're going to get?
Oh,
Ah, I see.
money will never be enough.
All right, 14 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, got some bids coming in. Up to 620. Okay. Number 5, 4, 3, 1, 0. I'm a 0, but it's there. 56.55 on 555 bid vouchers. 5 bids per bid. 5 bids used for every bid you bid. Every time you bid, you use 5 bids. Sylvester slipped in there. I saw that, Sylvester. Sylvester. Broke. It's come on in. 2, 1, 0. Checking.
Yes!
2 in a row.
2 in a row, 2. 2 in a row.
The big winner of the day.
Hey.
500 bid vouchers and 50 gold free.
You're a champ, yeah? Thank you, Lord.
Congratulations.
We have
Okay, so there we go. That is the grain auction. Do you have any questions? You'll have to unmute yourself. I don't hear you because you're muted.
On mute.
There you go.
Yes. That day, I participate in the program, but I just bid. But I don't know. Immediately I bid, my money was reduced at the top.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You lose one bid, yes. So
Okay, I lose one bid.
yeah.
Now,
Or in this case, for these were both 5 bids. If you so 5x, so 5 bids would have been used.
Okay. Now, what is now the trend or indicator that we can see to know that, okay, this is the time to bid?
Well, a lot of people like to wait for that last second, but then they lose, right? Because their internet lag, right? So if you bid in the last 2 seconds, last 3 seconds, you will stay in. This is it's more. We have very limited bidders at this time, right? There was only like we have on this call right here, right? And so you're playing against you're bidding against your other people, right? That are all in the auction at the same time. Who will win? Right. So if someone is repeatedly bidding and bidding and bidding, eventually some others will wear out, right? And then you win. At these, this is extremely, fantastic, right? At 40 cents for 50 gold grain coins, or in this over here, 555 bids, $278 value, for $56.90. So that is, 70% off. So this is a type of auction, though. It's fun to play this type of an auction, right? You're continuing to have to bid, but you are bidding against the others. Sometimes everyone's going to try and slip in the last minute. Some people are going to try and use auto bid, right? And the auto bid will basically kind of overbid someone up to the limit that you set, right? So if you set 10 bids and someone comes in and they bid and another person bids, that auto bid will overbid them, right? Until you run out of your bids, right? So this is the type where the strategy is more than just about waiting for the last second. I'm kind of joking around with the guys on the auction. I said, you have the same strategy. Wait to the last second and bid. But it has to be more than that, right? Because so many people are losing when they're doing that. So sometimes people are just, you catch it when nobody else bids. They say, I'm not going to bid this time. Everyone's bidding all the time, and I'm just wasting my bid. Right, so that's the time that you have, like, most of the people just get to that point. I'm just gonna let the others bid for a while, and that's when one person wins because they bid in the last 5 seconds, right? Because no one else places their bid, right? And then because they think there's going to be someone else that's going to come in and they're going to just wait for the next time or the next, and they're going to take a break, and then they lose. So there's a lot more to it, and it's a very exciting type. So Let me stop. Does anyone else has any questions before I go on? I mean, I can rewind or show anything else on this one if you'd like. Did everyone get the questions on how this bidding happens?
Hello, is anybody want to ask question? They need question.
Or everyone gets it? No problem.
Hello, Father. Do you understand what he's saying? He need question. He said any question. He want to hear whether we are following.
Well,
Unmute your audio, sir.
I unmute everybody. There. Everyone is unmuted now.
Okay. Oh yeah, Father. What do you want to ask?
That's not doing any good. Okay. If no question, the way is closed, continue.
Any question before he move forward?
Okay.
Sir, maybe in the course of progress, there may be questions that will crop up, sir.
Sure, no problem. Anytime. I'm just wanted to pause. Okay, so I'll go now. Let me share the screen to go to the website itself. Okay. So right now I'm logged into my account here. I have at the top of the screen you can see I have 661 bids in my account. This is my profile. I go over to my profile, and on the left I have my different sections. So this is my username and whatever, and then referral link. Then my won auctions. So we go through these, right, and see which ones I have won, and I then also can go down to buy bids. And here, if I wanted to get 20 bids, it would say please pay $10. You go ahead and make a deposit to do that. Now, right now it's set up only for PayPal. So even though it says Stripe and Razor Pay, it's only set up for PayPal. We're setting up coin payments, and it will go through. It'll be probably ready maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next, but it's soon. And of course, these are the bid packages. You can buy 25 bids, 50 bids, or 100 bids. Shipping address really doesn't make any difference. We'll be putting in the wallet addresses in there where it says shipping address. So here's an invoice. So let's say I won this auction for 1 gold grain coin. I have to pay a penny. I can go view my invoice, or I can go and pay my invoice. I paid the 1 penny in order for me to get what I won. And then here, this is a listing for transactions. And right now, the only one that's sitting here is, of course, the purchase of bids. And then this auction here for 1 cent for the 1 gold grain coin, and then one for 43 cents. I think also was for a gold grain coin. Watch list would be just something that you're already bidding on. I go over to the live auctions. These are currently the live auctions. This is a test unit right here. So this one is just for testing. They're working on some things on the sites right now. This is this auction is coming up for, I think this would be Saturday or Sunday, something like that. So this is 30 gold grain coins. And I could go ahead and place a bid right now, right? And it would increase the price from to 75, 65 actually. Right? And then this one, you know, I could also place a bid. So there's the timers that are going down on how much time is left in these. So these are the ones that are next coming up. This is, you know, would say the next, you know, big option that's to come about. So again, this one ends in 71 hours, and this one's in 72 hours. A little bit difference apart between those. So, any questions? Okay, I'll continue. So, there is a referral program here. We started the referral program that's already in here. It was just meant as temporary while we're working on the referral program that is to be the main one. So right now it was just, you know, if you sign someone up, you get 10 free bids. Your sponsor gets 10 free bids. So that's the system. But that was really only for temporary. What we're doing is when your referral buys bids, you will get also the same amount of bids. If they buy 100 bids, you get 100 bids. If they buy 10 bids, you get 10 bids. That is the implementation of the affiliate program. We are going to be going on from that. Let me stop sharing for a moment. I'm going to bring up something else. Load that. Give me a moment. We have some upgrades to the accounts that are going to be made available. Okay, let me share my screen. So these are the upgrades that are being worked on right now. This will not be implemented, but this is what you would be able to apply and use during the auctions or with your referrals. So the first one, very important, would be super clone. You would be able to go ahead and take any of your direct referrals, and you can make them a cloned bidder. So the cloned bidder means that when they bid and win, you bid and win. So anything that they end up winning, you will win. This has to be on your direct referrals. It says 3-day counter. What that's referring to is a countdown of 3 days for your referral if they've stopped bidding for more than a day. So really you have about 4 days for someone to start bidding. As soon as they start bidding again, this resets the 3-day count. Right. So if you have someone that you're as a team and they're bringing people in, you can get them to win the auctions, but if they stop for 3 days, you'd have to again super clone on them, put them as a clone bid. Time warp, that's gives a random number of minutes. It's probably not going to be 50. It's probably going to be from 1 to 10 minutes that it will add to this. So in essence, when you're in the auction and there's a lot going on, maybe you need to take a break, or you want to use a part of your strategy. You put a time warp on there, it just adds an amount of time. So it's a strategic item. Power bidder. So if you implement Power Bidder for a random number of minutes, it's going to outbid anyone that bids. So Sylvester, if you put Power Bid on the auction and I bid, you are going to outbid me. If 10 other people bid, it's going to outbid them. You're the only one, that knows that Power Bidder is on. No one else knows, and it only lasts for a number of times. So there'll be a timer that's showing how much time is left on your Power Bidder, and you will be at the top of the bid until the timer is out. Your timer for Power Bidder. Now, Bid Cloner. This means if you implement Bid Cloner, every time, let's say I have 600 bids, right? And I went through all 600 bids, but I had Bid Cloner active. Those 600 bids become cloned bids and are available for gifting. You can gift them to any of your direct referrals. So this way, if you super clone them and you've given them gifted bids, that means they can win auctions and you also win from the bids that you already used. So those are the 4 power-ups. These are all just combinations of the power-ups down below, and this is bulk packages of the same ones, which is basically buy 4 get 1 free. So those are the things that we're working on adding to the auction. It doesn't affect the auctions right now, as auctions they are auctions and they work just fine. These are upgrades that we're going to be coming up over in the next month. The system for adding buying bids for your referrals, buying bids. That's the affiliate program, the standard affiliate program that our intention was. This temporary one is going away. So where your referrals buy bids, you also get bids. So this system is being worked on right now, and it should be done. It could be done today. It could be done tomorrow. If it's not ready for the Saturday auction, I'll be upset with them. As I said, be sure to have this ready, because people are going to want to, because people are already gathering their teams, right? Bringing a lot of people. So the more the people that are coming in, the more the people are bidding, the more the auction items we will add. So right now we have scheduled auctions. Last week we had one every day. It was somewhere around 3 in the afternoon African time. Then we had this one right here that we were going to have it earlier, but I decided to push it to this weekend because we were doing these other upgrades for the affiliate program. So right now the affiliate program is going to work just fine. So you can use your links. There's no issues. It's going to be the same links. The only difference is that after we implement this, there won't be free bids for each referral that you bring in. It's only going to be for the purchased bids. Okay, now any questions?
Okay, my question again is this. You mentioned a bid number. That is, if I buy if I buy money, how can I convert it to dollar back or naira back?
Oh, okay. So, all right, well, let me go there. Second, let me load up a page here. Okay, so let's say you won the 20 grain auction here, right? And you would go, first you'd have to obviously go to your profile and then go to your invoices, and you'd have to pay your invoice or whatever that was that you won. So right now, let's say it ended at $20.40. You'd have to pay $20.40. The grains would then be sent to your grain wallet.
Okay.
And then you would be able to go over to here. So now this is graindex.trade. This is for the gold grain coin. It is the exchange that it's not launched yet, right? It is working as of about last Friday, meaning that the functionality is we fixed everything that wasn't quite working right. This trading view charts, we have to send the data to trading view. We have to send the data to CoinMarketCap. And so this part took about 6 weeks to get completed. What we're doing right now is this is like Tron Link. Use Tron Link to log into the page. I'm not going to do that right now, but I'm going to go over here in the upper right hand corner. It says Bitcoin conversion. Right. This right here. This is trading grains for Tron. It's paired with Tron. So if you're going to do trades back and forth, Tron to grains, Tron to grains, and back and forth, trying to work the market, you can do that. So it's going to be you'll be following gold, right? The gold price against Tron.
There's a market. It means there's a market for the grain where we can exchange it to the Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Well, right, this one is only to Tron. Now, Tron, you can move to anywhere else in exchange. But that's the purpose of the reason why we don't have a general exchange to Bitcoin and all the others is because we are on the Tron blockchain, and as a market, Tron is a very big coin, right? That is underrated in the world, right? Because it is a clone of Ethereum. But they have more transactions per day than Ethereum. They have 900,000 transactions a day. Ethereum has 600,000 transactions a day, and Bitcoin has 300,000 transactions a day. That's an average, right? Sometimes it's higher or lower, but that's an average. So Tron is much faster. It's 200 times faster than Ethereum. And it's also only like 1 cent a Tron, half cent a Tron. It's in the penny range. So we're going to be a big fish in the small pond of Tron.
Okay.
Right? So this is why we're moving into Tron and focus on Tron in the beginning. But up here, as I said, on the upper right-hand corner, it says Bitcoin conversion. You just click there. Now we just did the first exchange, the conversion for one of the people with grains as a test. We only did that 2 days ago.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Now let go back to the Grains.bid back. Let's go back to that place.
Okay. All right.
Now, like the one is here now, test 3. Does that mean that if anybody don't have money as a bid money available, can he use it as a test?
No.
For the newcomer?
No. Don't bid on the test item. I told the developer, don't put the picture of the 30 grains there because people will want 30 grains. Don't do that. So he just duplicated one of the other auctions, right? That's what he put. He's just testing some functions that he's working on for our upgrades. So don't bid on the test 3.
Okay. Now, another thing I want you to explain. The way I'm seeing it, is it a game of chance winning, or how can we describe the system? Well,
it's about the skill, right, of bidding, right? It's about the strategy of bidding. It's not really the luck, because you're the one that has to decide if you're going to place the bid. And if you wait too long, you don't get you don't get to bid, right? If you don't wait long enough, then you can lose. So you have to really be gauging the other bidders. So it is an auction, right? The final bid wins, but you've got to be the final bidder. And when you go to an auction, a regular auction, you've got these little paddles, and you raise your name and bid, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's getting too high. It's getting too high. Is there going to be less?" Another guy says, "Oh, I'm going to do it." These bids, right? So it's a different type of auction because it always increases the price by only a penny. It's a different type of auction because it's digital, and because it's digital, we have these other things that we can do, right? Like bid 5x, bid 10x. So because of this, it starts to feel more like you're playing a game.
Okay.
Right?
It's like playing the game. That's the word.
Well, you start feeling like it, but it is an auction. So if you think if life is a game, if you're having fun, you can see when the people were winning, they're having a lot of fun. Of course, the people that lose, they're very sad.
Okay. Now,
They want to.
Sorry, in a simple technique. Now, let's use this 20 grains package. As I guess, let me hear this. You see, this one will cost me. Let's assume I want to bid for this one. It will cost me $20.04.
Yes.
From my bid, Abi?
No, not from your bids. No. This is what you have to pay. You have to go.
Okay. This is what I have to pay from my wallet.
Yes, from your. Well, we're going to be having coin payments set up on this maybe today, tomorrow.
Okay.
So then you
immediately I spend this one from my money. If I win, it means that money, this $20.04 will give me $100 worth of
correct
20 grains package.
Right. Exactly. So if you won it at $20.40, that means you're getting it 80% off.
Any question from my teams, please? Unmute yourself. Go to this side. Click on mute so that you can talk.
We are following now.
And say something so that we know that we are together. Say something about what he's saying. If you don't understand at all, let's know. If you have been getting it right, let's know that all of us are moving together, please.
All right.
Do you like it? Do you understand it? Yeah. What is your response? Okay, I got it. Oh, he's trying to say something. I'll unmute you. I tried. I clicked. Okay, you're unmuted. Go ahead. You're unmuted, but there's no sound.
Sound, sir. Sound.
There's
Father.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no sound. Nothing.
You are saying something, but we didn't hear you, sir. Hey. Hey.
So Lawrence is the one that's trying to talk, but there's
yes,
no
I
noise.
noticed. I noticed. He wanted to say something.
Now, let me stop for a second here. Lawrence, let's see. Do you have audio, but for some reason we're just not hearing you. Lawrence,
check your device you are using. Maybe it have been reduced. The volume control in your phone or your computer. Hey.
It might be sometimes if you come into Zoom, it asks you, do you want to join with device audio? Some people say no, and then they have no audio.
Oh.
Right, and then
okay. can you move? Can you exit and log in with audio so that we can hear you from you, sir? Leave the meeting and rejoin with audio so that we can hear from you, sir. Then, Pastor Joseph Areo, I'm expecting you to say something too, sir. Please. You know, we have been in the world of crypto for the past 3 years. Let's get this one right.
Yes, sir. I'm following. I'm following.
You have any questions other than following?
Right now, because I'm new to this green something now, I'm trying to study it as you are teaching us, so that if I have anything, I'll be able to say it maybe before the end of the lecture, or at most, if the lecture ended and I've gone through all these things, my guy is there, welcome, so that I will be able to brainstorm together. Though I'm following as you are teaching us, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Now, Brother Lawrence, you have come back. Anything, sir?
So since he brought up, yes.
BC, what do you want to say? The only lady in the community now, the only girl, the only madam. Anything, any question?
Well, they're being shy. It's okay. So why don't I do one more thing? You can talk if it's okay. You can interrupt. Anyone's welcome. I just going onto goldgraincoin.com because he just happened to mention he's learning about gold grain. So the idea behind the gold grain coin, or grains as we call them, is that it's gold at spot price on the blockchain. So each one of the gold grain coins is equal to whatever 1 grain of gold is at the time. So it's pretty simple. Just as you would do for gold, if you want to hodl it, hold on to it, you can hold on to gold. If you want to basically use it in markets, our idea here is to become a stable utility token that everybody uses instead of, say, USDT. And then we also want to be able to leverage this gold for the sake of the community. So all the information is just on goldgraincoin.com. There is an affiliate link that you can get from your sponsor. And then you can join, and you can also bring more people in, and you get a straight commission for participating in bringing people in to get grain sold. Pretty simple. Okay. Well, I think that's good. Everyone must have all their questions answered. I'm glad if you'd like to participate.
Please, sir.
You have a question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Just a request, sir. I don't know if this lecture can be given to our leader so that we're able to go through it again. It's just a request, sir. Thank you.
You want me to go through it again?
No. If this recording can be given to our leader, Sivacom, so that we're able to go through it from him.
Yeah, I'll put it on YouTube right away. So
okay, sir.
2 hours from now.
That's good, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone. We will see you at the auction coming up this weekend. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.